Alright, we're coming in high energy. I got a lot to talk about, a lot to get off my mind, but I gotta make these videos consistently because there's just so much emotion built up that I've got to slowly express. Anyway, the Majorem paradigm is literally like a fountain of youth, and it's endless. It will literally nourish you till your heart's content. And you may be wondering, when will I feel that? When will I see that? Well, you take a drink and you listen to the Majorem paradigm, you think about the Majorem paradigm, but humans need more water. That's just facts. So, without further ado, here it is. The Majorem paradigm is just a wonderful idea to supplement our life. It changes our way of life in a new, brighter direction. It's a brand that you wear that represents yourself as good. And you try to follow this brand to the best of your ability while commingling with your own way of life. Obviously, you have free will. You want to create and experience. But why this is so important is it is a vaccine towards escalating things to a level that is not good. I spilled water on my shirt earlier. You may be wondering, how is that possible? The answer is, we are animals, right? We are an intelligent animal made of organic material that feels pain, that feels emotions, fear, okay? You can argue, he's like, well, this person doesn't feel fear, this person doesn't feel pain. I don't know if they do or not, but if not, this would be for the 99.999% of the other population that does. You wear it, and if someone arises the question of good and evil, then you get a glimpse into their authentic view of the future, and that can drastically change the outcome of the situation. Many people see the good and they see, well, I can just try to ignore, be inauthentic or pass it off as if it's never gonna come back around, or somehow it will be good in the long run for so and so, when deep down they really believe that it's not a very viable option for something to have as a norm, because society wouldn't function as well as we know it could. We can estimate things pretty accurately, and we are pretty good at picking up all the possible outcomes that someone might explore when that comes to us. So, like I said, it is a very chemical. Oh my gosh, it's so chemical. It's so chemical. You can draw things out to have it not be good for someone, and you know that those good outcomes were not in the cards from a I mean that in a very wide category. If there was no good outcome in the cards that you can pull, that were not pulled, then you would see that in the person with the Majorem paradigm as a brand. It has to be built on the foundation of the Majorem paradigm, because if the Majorem paradigm is not there, then you can keep mixing the stew, so to speak, as time goes on. You can bend their perception of reality as far as time will take you. But with the Majorem paradigm, it is a rock that's not going anywhere. And it's a rock that comes back to bite you because it is unbreakable. It is a brand that represents yourself as benefiting others, and that proactively carries out karma and sees the carrying out of karma as good for other people. Everything can be broken down into numbers and to past experiences. Let me say it like this. In these past experiences, we've seen what affects people in what degree. And we can deduct, we can conclude a person's intentions and a person's true mark that they left, and we can respond more accordingly. We can find appropriate ways to respond to our bad feelings easier, faster, and we can carry them out with more confidence because of the compounding reputation that the Majorem paradigm has. I've seen it have. And it will have. Look, there's nothing that I can see getting in the way of the Majorem paradigm. There's nothing that I can see. There have been dead presidents that have said the only way for bad to win is for good people to do nothing. To do nothing. So we have to do good stuff. There you go. The Majorem paradigm is literally like a red pill, blue pill. And when you lead people to its message and its structure, you are doing them a favor. This has been Majorem Paradigm Talk. Out.